Don't you miss the times that you were in ZANU-PF, you were close to to authority?
Yeah, no, I was in ZANU-PF from 1999 when I joined ZANU-PF, and got expelled in 2015 for the first time, and then got readmitted in 2017, then got expelled again in 2020. I can say, no, I'm not missing being in ZANU-PF, because I found a political home where I'm free to exercise my rights, to give my views, my opinions freely, where I'm not gagged, where I'm not allowed to say certain things. So I'm in a free space. I think I got my second freedom in life after being chucked out of ZANU-PF. For me, it came as a blessing in disguise. So I thank ZANU-PF for giving me that exposure politically. But to say that I'm missing ZANU-PF as a political home, no. I'm not missing them. I'm pretty comfortable in the front for economic emancipation in Zimbabwe.
Are these insights to us to say that there was a lot of gagging in ZANU-PF? Indeed,
there was. You see, the problem with the majority of the political parties is that they would want you not to exercise your freedoms, not to think, not to see, not to everything. You have to see everything from a point of view that is done by the leadership. If you have your own views, if you have your own opinions, then you will be gagged. You see, like the other time we came out naming and shaming, and the leadership said, no, we are going to constitute a commission of inquiry, and they did nothing. And
you were sent to, you were supposed to go to Chitepo School of Ideology.
And they said no. They said no. Because for me, that was an insult. I grew up in the party, rose from being a cell member to branch level, to a district youth chairperson, to a deputy commissar at provincial level, to a youth chairman from 2015 up to 2017, from 2009 up to 2015, where I was also in charge of teaching young people party ideology. And when I was readmitted back into the party in 2017, I became the national political commissar, and my duty was to recruit, mobilize, and organize, and also to teach young people ideology. So it would be like saying a grade 7 teacher must go back to preschool. That's an insult. So I said, no, why should you say I must go to Chitepo Ideological College for naming and shaming corrupt people who are known by everyone to be very corrupt? So I'm not going to accept that unless I was to go to Chitepo as a lecturer. I was going to accept that, but not as a student.
Tell me something. Did you guys, when you announced that, did you have proof of the things that you were saying?
Yes, we had. Yes, we had. We didn't go there because we were seeking publicity or attention. We went there because we had tangible evidence of what these guys were doing. Tafadzo Msarara, Tagwire, and Billy Rottenberg. And we challenged them to say, if you are not in agreement with what we have said, please come out in the open and say no. But they didn't. And Matutu went on to engage Zach on the issues that we had raised, but for one reason or the other, they had to dismiss him. But I had told him that approaching Zach is not going to work. Why? Because the commission itself is captured. Because one of the key persons in Zach is a spouse or was espoused to a certain leader who was strategically positioned and a beneficiary of the shady deals that were being pushed by one of the guys whom we had mentioned. So it was not going to work to approach Zach, because we were going to report to the same people who are benefiting from those shady deals. So which is the reason why we had to go for a name and shaming initiative, because we knew that the formal procedure would not work.
Okay, and you speak of the capture of ZAC. A lot of people have been talking about capture, not only of ZAC as an institution, but a lot of institutions, government institutions, and even those that are called independent institutions, or who are supposed to be independent. Looking at the institutions that we have as a country to deal with various issues, corruption included, do you have a sense or a feeling that these are captured now?
Yes, I do. Even the former PG Hodzi said the same. That some of our institutions are captured. Indeed, they are captured. They are just toothless barking dogs. They have no teeth to bite. If you look at ZAC, how many convictions have they came up with? Nothing to show for it. Look at the Zimbabwe Human Rights Commission. What have they done about the human rights violations in the country? Nothing. Even if you look at the other commissions like Zimbabwe Gender Commission and other related commissions, including the Zimbabwe Lands Commission, they are captured. We wrote a letter to the Zimbabwe Lands Commission demanding a land audit report some 9 or 8 months ago. To this day, they have not responded.
You wrote as fees? As fees,
saying, no, can you give us the land audit report, because it's a public document. Because as a party, we are pushing for the redistribution of agricultural land. So we want to know who has what and what's there for the people.
Yeah.
And they've not done anything. Why? Because they are a captured institution.
Yeah.
Any institution that is appointed by a leader cannot be independent.
Have you made any follow-ups to the letter you've written?
We have wrote to them for a second time, and there is no response. The only institution that responded to our petition was our parliament, which then advised us to follow their standing rules and orders, which we are not aware of. And we're in the process of doing that. We wrote to the president, asking him to release the land audit report. We wrote to the Minister of Agriculture. They have not responded.
Yeah.
Why? Because they know that there is a lot of debt, there are a lot of skeletons regarding the distribution of land. Because as the land audit report, the land audit was being carried out, they were already sharing the land amongst themselves. So there is nothing to declare. Because there is no land. I can tell you this today. There is no land at all.